There's a lot of companies and a lot of people have been doing another thing on basketball that kind of follows suit with this topic. Um, Michael Jordan and his Jordan brand has agreed to donate $100 million for the next 10 years, which I didn't look at the real break down the numbers. But if I'm thinking right, if I'm doing simple math, I think it would be $10 million a year to ensure racial equality and social justice in education. And here's the quote that he released with the Jordan brand. The Jordan brand is us, the black community. Jordan brand is more than one man and has always been a family. We represent a proud family that has overcome obstacles, fought against discrimination in communities worldwide, and that works every day to erase the stain of racism and the damage of injustice. The will, the work, the excellence the world has come to know is the result of one generation after another, pouring their dreams into the next. It's 2020, and our family now includes anyone who inspires us to our way of life. Yet, as much as things have changed, the worst remains the same. Black lives matter. This isn't a controversial statement until the ingrained racism that allows our country's institutions to fail is completely eradicated. We will remain committed to protecting and improving the lives of black people. It's small. That's why I'm kind of struggling a little bit. There we go. Today, we are announcing that Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand will be donating $100 million over the next 10 years to organizations that are dedicated to ensuring racial equality, social justice, and greater access to education. So, I brought that up because people often criticize Michael Jordan for not standing up for a lot of black movements going on. Like they get on him for being quiet and not having too much of a vocal opinion when it comes to political issues, particularly pertaining to African Americans. You see, it was even pointed out in the Last Dance documentary during, I think, what was it, like the 1991, 1992, 93, some election that took place in North Carolina where an African American, what was it? I think he was a senator. He was running for senator or governor of North Carolina at that time. I think it was the governor of that time, Harvey Gantt. And people got on him for not speaking up and endorsing him. So I think this is cool for Michael Jordan to step up and talk during this time. And one thing that I worry about too, and I've heard people talk about, so I'm not alone in thinking like this, not only with just Michael Jordan, because I feel like it's hard and it's in the right place when it comes to this, but some other companies, I feel like, I hope they're not using the Black Lives Matter movement as a marketing scheme, because you see other people supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, and like some people made a good point, talk about how Roger Goodell is now saying he's behind the Black Lives Matter movement and behind of getting rid of racial injustice, whether it would be inside NFL or just in this country in general. But if you go back 4 years earlier when Colin Kaepernick was basically blackballed out the league, he didn't really speak up or provide a chance for him to get a job. And I feel like because it's popular right now to be a part of the Black Lives Matter movement and to be on the side of justice, so I hope that companies are not using this to their benefit to get people to just be on their side and kind of look as if they are good. I hope people's hearts are in the right places when they are really saying Black Lives Matter, and I hope they really are supporting the cause and not just saying it because they want to look bad and lose money. But you can't really tell, because this is a hard time, because you'll have people come out and say that they support this or just post a black square that they did last week on Instagram, but really just doing just so they can protect their behinds and not be called out for just being the racist people that they are. So I don't know. I just hope that everybody's mind is in the right place when it comes to this, and they're not just using this just for their own personal gain. But like I said, I know Jordan. I don't know Michael Jordan, but I can just feel, especially with him being a black man, I hope that he is really behind this, and that other companies are following suit and actually having their hearts into this movement and not just using it as a ploy so they can just keep customers or just members or just whatever, keep that business afloat because it's popular to do so.